Bali. Okay, this morning, you guys, I'm so excited because we are doing a really cool photo shoot. Like, just wait for it. It's this really cool villa. Like, every corner of this place is absolutely beautiful. Like, I can't wait. We are going to get some photos here on the stairs, and then obviously the pool is so beautiful. There's my photographer. And then, hold on, check out these bedrooms. Okay, so this is bedroom number 1. I'm obsessed. There's like these beautiful, what are those even called? Drapes around the whole thing. And everything is just beautiful and aesthetic and beige. Okay, and here is the kitchen. I mean, I'm also just obsessed with this mirror because, I mean, what an epic selfie mirror to see the background behind. But okay, here's the kitchen. So beautiful. Just every corner is amazing. So we have this place rented for the next couple of hours. So I think we're just gonna try and get as many photos and like pieces of content as possible. But I'll get some behind the scenes footage for you guys so you can see kind of what we're up to. A wrap. I think we got a lot of good photos, a lot of good video. Eric took photos with like 3 different cameras and a film camera and this vlogging camera and both of our phones. So it was just like kind of chaotic, and we haven't had breakfast yet, and it's like 10:30, so I'm starving. But I am so excited to show you guys like what we ended up getting. And I will link to this villa because you can actually rent it for both photo shoots, and I think you can actually stay here too. It's like 3 or 4 bedrooms. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you're planning a trip to Bali, highly recommend booking it if you want to get some content. Okay, back at the villa now after a really good morning of shooting, but I thought I would, since everything that you saw this morning was like so aesthetic, I wanted to give you some like, just like what's really happening behind the scenes when it's not an aesthetic Bali villa. I was sitting like this in the most unladylike position possible, like scrolling on my phone and preparing a reel for tomorrow. So that's one thing that I've been doing actually while I've been in Bali, is because the time change is so different. I've been testing out like scheduling reels on Instagram so that it posts kind of like middle of the night for me, but that's actually the busiest time when my audience is the most active. But I've noticed that when I do that, it seems like, I don't know if it's just a coincidence and those reels are just have been shitty, but whenever I do that, it seems like my amount of views is actually lower, which is really weird. So I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but let me know in the comments if you have. But yeah, I did another like day in the life. I've been trying to do more kind of like come spend the day with me type of content on TikTok and Instagram, because honestly it's just fun to make, and I've been like craving talking about something other than business. So yeah, let me know if you guys kind of like that, and obviously I kind of do that here on YouTube as well. But say hi to the camera, Rick. I'm in a silly, goofy mood, so I thought I would pull out the vlog camera. Headed to yoga in a little bit. Not Ubud.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
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 Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Hello, Roger.
These are the really in-depth conversations that Eric and I have all day long. We just say words to each other that nobody else understands, but everything that I told you I was in a weird mood. Okay, you guys have to let me know if like anybody else has these conversations with their partner that they've been with for a long time. Like Eric and I have been together for literally 15 years, so like a lot of times we'll just like sit around and like say words to each other that it's like our own language, that if anybody else were like, I mean, I guess you guys kind of just witnessed it, that like it doesn't make any sense, but it makes me happy. He's out there now. Let's creep on him. He's shooting his own YouTube video right now because this is a content creator household, okay? Okay, what else could I tell you guys? Oh, we are headed to Uluwatu tomorrow, which I can't remember if I said in this vlog already or not, but I'm really excited. I mean, I love Canggu, which is where we are right now. It's so much fun. Like all of our friends are here. There's so many activities to do. There's a lot more like restaurants, fitness classes, and that type of thing in the Canggu area. And like digital nomads. But Uluwatu, the beaches are a lot prettier, which you guys will see later in this vlog. And it's a little bit more calm, it's a little bit more peaceful, there's less going on. So I think we kind of did it perfectly. Like the first 2 weeks kind of like craziness in Canggu, and then the second 2 weeks more chill vibes in Uluwatu. And then we were just talking about Ubud too. I personally, so I've been to Ubud, and that's like where it's very famous because that's where I think they filmed Eat, Pray, Love. She went to Ubud, so it's like definitely a very spiritual area. It's further away from the ocean, so it's more inland, and I think it's a little bit cooler and it maybe rains a little bit more. I personally don't love Ubud. I went there and stayed at the yoga barn for a couple of days, which was actually really cool. It's not like luxurious accommodations, I will say that. It's actually very inexpensive to stay there, but it's really convenient because you basically can walk to like dozens of yoga classes every single day. They have a cafe there, they have a spa there, they've got all different types of like healing treatments you can get. Last time I was there, I think I did this like stomach healing situation. I don't know, but it is a cool experience, and especially if you're into that. But I will say, and let me know if anybody, hopefully this doesn't piss anybody off who loves Ubud, but when I go to Ubud, I feel like it's a lot of like, maybe, I'm sure there are tons of genuinely spiritual people there, but it also feels like there's a lot of like inauthentic spirituality, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just wrong of me to judge, but I think if you know, you know, like if you've been there, then you maybe feel a similar way, but I'm just curious if anyone else has experienced that. But I'm actually going to head to my yoga class right now, and I'm hoping that it's not too hard because despite my silly, goofy mood, I'm actually very tired today, so yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. They did a great job. I'm obsessed. So the place that I went is called Nailed. Highly recommend going there. They are definitely more expensive than like a normal Balinese nail place, but they do a really good job, and they do Russian manicures. So if you're looking for like a really good manicure in Canggu in Bali, go there for sure. And they also have this, like I showed you guys, the projector on the wall where they were like playing Friends and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So it's like really entertaining to get while you're getting your nails done. Anyways, Eric and I are back at the gym this afternoon, and we are going to do some sunset yoga, which is like our favorite way to end the night. So I'm really excited, and I'll show you guys some of it, hopefully, if I can film. All packed up, ready to head to Uluwatu. Today is actually our last day in Canggu. I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but yesterday at breakfast we realized that we got the dates wrong and we didn't have a place booked last night. Luckily this place was still available, so we ended up extending here one more night because we didn't book the next place in Uluwatu until today. So we are all packed up. We are getting ready to have a driver come take us, and I think it's about an hour and a half drive to Uluwatu, do you know, without traffic. So yeah, let's go. That's dirty. Help. Help. I just realized my lens is like super dirty. And when that happens, I need Eric to help me, because in every relationship there is a type B person and a type A. Can you guess which one I am? Also, Eric packs our entire suitcases. I feel like I've said this on the vlog before, but just to give you another perspective of the relationship dynamic, he won't allow me to pack the suitcase because I do such a bad job. Okay, quick little pit stop before we head to Uluwatu, because this place is the best matcha that I have found in Canggu. It is called Remix. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's called Remix, but they also make like their own homemade almond milk, coconut milk, and their homemade milks are really delicious, and the matcha is so good, so you have to come try it. It's so cute. I can't wait to show you guys, but We can't check in for another couple of hours, so we're actually just gonna walk over to this place called Alchemy for lunch. It looks really good. I think it's actually a vegan place, but we've had it like there's one in Ubud and then there's one here, and it's really, really good. And they have like a store and a little shopping area too. So we'll probably just like sit there and do a little bit of computer work until we can, number one, check into our villa, and number two, our scooter is being delivered to us, but the guy like isn't coming, so we're just gonna walk this way. Okay, we can finally check in to our villa, and I am so excited. It's so pretty. Like, our last villa was cool, but this one is definitely a lot bigger, a lot prettier. Let me show you. Okay, so this is when you first walk in. I mean, I just am obsessed with like these windows. So here is the pool, and I love this natural light, so this will be so good for like all of the videos that I create throughout the day. Okay, this is like the living room area. Obsessed. Here is the kitchen. Obviously we have a bunch of like junk on here right now, so just ignore that. Amazing kitchen. And then here is bedroom number one. So this whole place is 2-bedroom. I think we're gonna keep this one the way that it is. Even though this is technically like the master, I think we're gonna leave this one kind of like nice looking, because I'll probably film videos in here throughout the day because it's just so pretty. And then here is the bathroom. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? And Eric is so nice. He told me that this I could use for like my makeup, because sometimes I film like get ready with me's and things like that. The view from here, so obsessed. Over to the other. And then this is the bedroom that we will probably be sleeping in. And I know probably a lot of you guys are wondering like where this is and the link to it. So as soon as we check out, I will link to this Airbnb for you guys to book, because they have a lot of different villas that look similar to this one. So even if you don't get this exact one, there are a lot of other options, and they have them kind of all over the island as well. So right now we're in Uluwatu, but I think they also have villas in Canggu, so wherever you're staying, you can find one that looks very aesthetic like this. Say something funny.
Bob Marley.
Oh my god, they were playing Bob Marley during the yoga class.
Really?
I thought of you. I had a little chuckle to myself. Eric likes to make fun of me because when we met, I had a Bob Marley sticker on my car. This was like the car that I had driven since I was like 16, and I thought it was really cool to have a Bob Marley sticker on my car. So he met me and he was like, why the fuck do you have a Bob Marley sticker on your car? You're the least Bob Marley type of person. Is that why you think it's funny? Tell the vlog why you think it's so funny. He was making fun of me this morning.
Yeah, I mean, you're the least stoner Bob Marley reggae. Like if I saw that car, I would expect somebody with dreadlocks and like tie-dye and like baggy pants to get out of it.
And to smell like weed.
Yeah, and a cloud of smoke coming out.
And instead, I'm a very basic girly with a Birkin who can't even drink caffeine. So I mean, I guess he's right, but I just like Bob Marley music.
But anyways, I forgot to update you. I just went to a yoga class at the place called, what's it called? The Space?
Space, yeah.
The Space. They have the best yoga classes, so I bought a package. I'm probably gonna go there quite a few times since we've been here, or while we're here. And then we are just down watching the sunset right now. And the sunsets here are so beautiful. The water is so much prettier than Canggu. Hello.
Sorry, pay now please.
Sure.
65,000.
Are you guys tired of seeing me at Pilates yet? Don't answer that. Just just finished Pilates and I made 2 sales during the class, which is like $3,000. So I mean, I would say that's a pretty productive Pilates class. And now I am just walking home from Pilates. I thought that I would just walk home because there was a couple like little shops that I wanted to check out on the way home, and also Eric went surfing, so worked out pretty well. Plus Uluwatu is a little bit more walkable than Canggu, I would say. I mean, there's still not like sidewalks on the road, but it's just so much more calm over here. It's a lot less crazy, so I don't necessarily feel like I'm gonna, you know, get hurt. Good morning, you guys. Okay, so we just had breakfast at this place called Ulu Artisan Bakery in Uluwatu, and I had to tell you guys because it is probably my favorite breakfast place that we've gone to. There's a lot of scooter noise here if you haven't noticed, but it's probably my favorite breakfast spot, maybe even in Canggu too, do you think? I think between Canggu and Uluwatu, because number one, they have really good bread, really good croissants, really good Eric had eggs. Like, their food is amazing and their coffee is really good. So if you're looking for like a really good piece of sourdough bread or a really good pastry, I think they even have pizzas. We haven't tried their pizzas yet, but maybe we will. Highly recommend coming over here. And this area I feel like is a little bit more like local, maybe like local surfers. It's a little bit further from the area that we are staying in, which I also like too, but just to give you guys a vibe of like the differences. But everything is so close. Like, this is still a 5-minute scooter ride from where we're staying. Eric's checking out the surf. I will not be going surfing. I'm gonna be going to Pilates where it's AC'd inside. See you there. Oh my gosh, okay, I just got back from Pilates. I walked home and the power is off. Oh wait, I think it just turned back on. So it's like super hot in here. Oh, thank God, the AC is blowing again. But for a second there, I was like sweating. So anyways, I'm headed out to get in the pool right now because I'm so sweaty. Better. I feel nice and refreshed. Anyways, I thought I would tell you I'm reading this new book that I am kind of obsessed with, and I thought I would just share like this little piece of it because I think it is so valuable, and I think a lot of us know this already, but when it comes to manifestation, like just remembering that we are always creating our life, if that makes sense. So the concept of this book is that like the thoughts you think, and then when you speak it into existence, it literally then materializes in your life. And I know that sounds so simple, but if you think about examples of like, let's say you wake up and you're having a really bad day. So first it starts with like, you're just thinking like, oh, I feel like shit today, all these things are going wrong. And then you start to speak it. So maybe you tell somebody, you know, I'm having a really bad day and like this and this and this is going wrong. And then like, what's the result? You actually end up having a horrible day. But then the opposite is also true. Like if you're thinking like today is going to be such a good day, I feel so good today, I feel so healthy, like I'm going to make all these sales today, I'm living my best life, and then you speak it to somebody, it also then is what you experience. Does that make sense? I feel like it's just one of those things that's such a good reminder that like we are always in the driver's seat, we are always in control of what our life looks like, and it starts with our thoughts and our actions. Like, so simple but so doable. So I woke up this morning. There are so many unique sounds here. But anyways, I woke up this morning and I was like, today is gonna be the best day ever. I'm so grateful to be in Bali. And then I like said these words to Eric and we had a really good morning. And now I'm freaking sitting at our pool in our beautiful villa after just going to Pilates, where I made 4 sales during my Pilates class. Like, I literally cannot make this shit up, you guys. And this is my view. Like, can you even? No. Okay, I just finished a yoga class, and then on my way home I just stopped at Alchemy again, and I wanted to show you, they have like this kind of like build your own salad bar situation that's really good. It's all vegan and like mostly raw, I think, but I wanted to show you guys like what's in there because it's really good. As I was
was filming that, I was kind of like, I don't know if that looks very appetizing, but it actually is like really good. Everything they make here is amazing, and this is what the restaurant looks like. So it's just a really like cute vibe to come chill, eat, work.
Hello you guys, this is just another very random vlog, but I'm just like taking you guys behind the scenes of like what my life has actually been like since being in Bali, which is honestly a lot of cafes, coffee, Pilates class, yoga classes, and massages, which I was just getting a foot reflexology in the living room. Today's one of those days where I'm just like really tired and don't feel like doing anything, so I'm just like was getting a little bit of work done and treating myself to a massage at the same time, because it's just like the lazy millionaire lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like if we're gonna be lazy, we can also get a couple things done at the same time, so it like is kind of my own little treat to myself. But I also feel like I'm getting to that stage in a vacation, which hits me about a month in. We've been traveling now for almost a month, where I'm kind of like, I need my routine. Like I need to get my hair done, I need to get my eyebrows waxed, I need to get a facial, I need to just like rest for a couple of days and not be go, go, go. I kind of hit a wall, I think, after about a month where I'm sort of like, I could go home now. You know what I mean? I miss my dogs, but I also, there's still a part of me who like obviously loves being here and I want to stay. So we are here for a little bit over a week, I think. So I think this will be like the perfect amount of time to stay in Bali this time, but I am a little bit excited to go home at this point too. Does anybody else get like that? Like during your vacation, during your trip, it's kind of nice to realize how much you enjoy being home and feeling so grateful. Not only so grateful that you're able to travel, like I feel so grateful that I'm able to travel whenever I want. And I also feel so grateful to like have a home. I'm laughing because we're actually like probably going to move when we get home, but I just mean like home in terms of like my dogs and the comforts that I have there and my husband and like being all together as a family. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm gonna go. It's kind of hot out here. The AC in this place is actually not as strong as I need it to be because I'm sweating right now. So I'm gonna go into one of the bedrooms where it's like dark and cold, and I'm probably just gonna watch vlogs for a couple of hours until dinner time, because sometimes you just need that, you know?